Good morning, students. Welcome back in science class. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope you all of you had enjoyed your Diwali vacation. So now you all of you are back again with the great enthusiasm and with the great energy. So the same topic, force and the energy, chapter 11. We are starting force and the energy. In form 4 also you had studied somewhat main heading, what is force, what is work, and what is the energy. Here we will study force and energy. Force. First of all, in this chapter you will study different types of force, different types of simple machines which are commonly used in our day-to-day life, and also the different types of energy. First of all, what is force? Side by side, keep your textbook open. Page number 99, chapter 11, force and energy. A push or a pull that makes body move or stops moving body is called force. Or pushing or pulling of an object means we are applying a force. Suppose if I give you the example, you are seeing the cricket match. The bowler uses force to bowl. The batsman uses force to hit the ball. So whatever the batsmen, they are having bat in their hand. When they want to hit the ball, at the time also they have to apply the force. The fielder, they also uses force to stop the ball. So force is here. Force is used to move a body, stop a moving body, and change the direction of the moving body. So again, force can be used to push or pull something. अगर आपको कोई भी चीज़ पुश करनी है या खींचनी है, at the time whatever you are giving to that object, it is known as the force. We apply force to push the pedals of the bicycle to make it move. Mostly you all of you are riding a bicycle. At the time when you want to ride the bicycle, at the time you are giving force to the pedals, then only the bicycle can move. When you want to stop that running bicycle, at the time with the hand you are applying the force on the brakes, then only that cycle will stop. So here also with the help of the hand you are stopping the bicycle. At that place also you are applying the force. On the pedals also you are applying the force. So force can be used. So from this, so most of the actions that we perform in our daily lives involve pushing or pulling something. Force can be used to first move a stationary object. See figure 11.1, which is given in your textbook on page number 99. See that down, that middle figure, that man is pushing the car. Car is in the stationary mode. Now that man is giving the force to move the stationary object. Second, stop a moving object. Suppose, for this I will give you one best example. If you roll a ball and if you keep the hand in between the rolling ball, at the time you are stopping that moving object with the help of the hand, and what with your hand is giving the force to stop that moving object. Next, make a moving object move faster. Sometimes you apply more force, you exert more force. At the time whatever object is moving, they will move at a faster rate. Where force can be used? Next point, to slow down a moving object. Next, change the direction of the moving object. When you roll the ball and with the help of the hand, if you push the ball, then ball will change the direction in another direction. Change the direction. Change the shape and the size of an object. Here figure 11.1, that man is making a pot on a potter's wheel. So here they are applying a force on that lump of soil to make a pot to give the shape. So sometimes to change the shape and the size of an object, at that time also force is applied. So next topic, again, what is force? A push or a pull that makes body move or stop moving is called force. Types of forces. Page number 100, types of forces. Chapter, again I am repeating, chapter 11 we had started, force and energy. Come to page number 100, keep your textbook open, see in your textbook also, and watch this video also. Types of forces. There are different types of forces. Muscular force, gravitational force, frictional force, elastic force, mechanical force, and buoyant force. One by one we will see in detail. First one, muscular force. The force exerted by the muscles of our body is called muscular force. See figure 11.2. See that child. She is lifting her bag with the help of her hand. So here her bag is lifted by her hand. So here muscular force is applied. So when we push, pull or lift anything, at the time we apply muscular force. Second, gravitational force. On television, you must have seen astronauts floating in the space. Astronauts. Here how we can walk on the surface of this earth. We can stand, we can walk, we can run. But if you see astronauts, they are floating in the space. You know the reason? Because there is no gravitational force. So the force by which the earth pulls an object towards it is called gravitational force. Because of this gravitational force only, we can stand, we can walk, we can run because of this gravitation. Because the force, the earth exerts a force and which pulls an object towards it, that type of the force, it is known as the gravitational force. Again, astronauts, they float in the space. They are able to float because there is no gravitational force pulling them down. We are able to stay on the ground because of the gravitational force. See figure 11.2. Tree, from the tree that fruit is falling down. Why? All the fruits are coming down only because of the gravitational force of the earth. Next, frictional force. The question will arise, what is the meaning of frictional force? For that, through this example, question, why does a rolling ball stop after some time? If you roll a ball, do this activity. When you are watching this video, side by side, you roll the ball and you see after few seconds, the ball will stop. This is because of the force of the friction which is exerted or which is created by the surface of the ball and also by the surface of the floor. So because of this friction, the rolling ball stop after the some time. Frictional forces slows down a moving object. So wherever frictional force is present, they will slow down the moving object or they will stop the moving object. We are able to walk because of the frictional force. When we walk, at the time also the frictional force is working. Next, elastic force. See figure 11.2, frictional force. When the ball is rolling, after some time that ball will stop. So there frictional force is exerted. Next, elastic force. See figure 11.2. You might have played this game. Here, this is the best example of the elastic force. A stretch rubber band, which mostly the girls are having the rubber bands in their hair for tying the pony. So this stretch rubber band regains its original position on being released. So when you stretch it, it is stretched, and you will release it again, it comes to its original position because of the elastic force. Elastic force arises when a body deforms. So when the body changes its form, at that time mostly the elastic force arises. Next, mechanical force. Most simple machines, they make use of the mechanical force. For example, pair of scissors. When you want to cut anything, at the time you are having the scissor. With the help of the scissor, you cut the things. So scissor is the simple machine. Our next topic will be simple machines, given on that same page number 100, but it will be in the next video. Another example, closing and the opening of the door. It is also the mechanical force. When you close the door or when you open the door, at the time also the mechanical force is applied. So mostly all the simple machines, when you want to nail anything, at the time you are using the hammer, at the time also the mechanical force is applied. So mostly all the simple machines, they make the use of the mechanical force. Buoyant force. The upward push of water on a floating object. See figure 11.2, bucket is there. In that bucket, water is filled, and on the surface of the water, one ball is kept. Can you see in your textbook, page number 100, figure 11.2? So if we push down a mug or a block of wood or a ball on the floating water, you can do this activity at home also. Take one bucket full of water, take ball or the mug or any block of wood, means the piece of wood, and try to push it down. That object in the water. You will feel that there is an upward thrust. वो ऊपर की तरफ आ जाएगा. So the upward push of water on a floating object is called the buoyant force or the upthrust. This force, you can try it at home. Fill bucket with water and try to dip ball inside it. At the time you will see that ball will come outside, because on that floating object buoyant force is acting. This force acts on every object. Even when you enter a swimming pool, mostly I don't know, you are having that swimming class. So when you are swimming, at the time, when you enter the swimming pool, at the time that same force is applied or it is acting on your body. There are so many other types of forces like magnetic force, electrostatic force, which you will learn in higher classes. But in your textbook given on page number 100, different types of forces: 6. Muscular force, gravitational force, frictional force, elastic force, mechanical force, and the buoyant force. This you go through in your textbook also and read the lines also of your textbook, page number 99 and page number 100. Thank you, students.